talk about Tennessee Tornado, aka the best aero roller coaster ever built. And why is it so good, you ask? Well, it's crazy smooth because, actually, I don't know why it's so smooth. Ninja's that rough, and they both have sidewinders. I don't know why this one's so smooth. I have not ridden Ninja, so I don't know if it's really bad, but this one is really smooth. And the other aero I've ridden is Corkscrew. Of this type, custom looper, I've ridden Corkscrew, and that is absolutely terrible. So this was amazing. And actually, I got a decent pop of airtime to the end. So, starting off, you roll out into like a turnaround into another right-hand turn, which there's some sound effects while going through the turns. There's some sound effects going through like there's a little building there that with a transfer track is. I think that's pretty cool. There's like sound effects of a tornado. Then you go up the pretty fast lift hill for an aero, and of course it sounds like an aero. I love the classic sound of aeros. So once you get to the top, you take a right-hand turn, and actually it doesn't look like you're too high because it follows the terrain. So right at the very top, you're still with the ground because of the terrain. So you take a right-hand turn and then dive under the lift hill in an enclosed drop, which I think is really cool. This is like my only enclosed drop that I've been on, not including Laugh Track and Flight of Fear. So this is really cool. And I have not ridden Laugh Track or Flight of Fear at the time I rode Tennessee Tornado. So this is my really first enclosed drop. And I loved it because you got a decent pop of air while going down. And then you enter like a loop that kind of turns to the right in the middle. After that loop, you go. After you go through that loop, and the reason why it's not rough is because the transitions on this ride are smooth. Like Vortex and Corkscrew, the transitions are like from RCT3. This one, the transitions are like B&M transitions, so they're really smooth. After that loop, you go into a sharp right-hand turn, which is pretty forceful because you're going really quick over it. Then you go into yet another vertical loop, which is, I think, is more forceful than the other vertical loop because it's smaller and more compact. And then you fly into a Sidewinder. Now, this was my first Sidewinder, not including the Cobra Roll and Raptor, but this is my first Sidewinder, and I really liked it. Now, I know some other coasters with Sidewinders are like Anaconda, and technically a Cobra Roll is a Sidewinder, and I know Flight of Fear had one, but this is my favorite Sidewinder so far because it's so smooth how you go through it. And it's just really good how you go through it. It's really smooth, it's really forceful, and when you're turning in it, it's just a really weird feeling, and I really enjoyed it. Then you fly into a sharp right-hand turn, again, giving you some great lateral rolls, which really like pushes you into your seat. And then you do a really good pop of airtime into the brakes because it goes into the brakes so fast, you just like float up. It's like a really good ejector. And you hit the restraint, your stomach turns, then you're in the brakes. So what do I think of this ride? I would give it like an 8 out of 10. It's great. I love the speed of it. I love the inversions just because they're really forceful. The turns are really forceful. The only problem I have with this ride is how short it is. From the lift hill, it only lasts about like 20 seconds. That's how short it is. But it's so good, but so short. If they made it like a little longer and added like a couple more turns and big turns and maybe like a corkscrew in there or something like that, or another vertical loop, it would have been so much better. And make the transitions and with other aeros, if they make the transitions that smooth, I would consider Vortex. I have not ridden Vortex, but if the transitions on Corkscrew were smooth, I would consider Corkscrew one of the best coasters at Cedar Point. It would probably be like top 10. It would be like number 10. Corkscrew would be number 10 if those transitions are smooth. And the restraints on Tennessee Tornado, I thought they were pretty soft. I mean, they're not like soft like Mavericks. But I thought they weren't like really, really hard. We're going to Carowinds next year. And post in the comments which one I should ride. Should I ride Vortex or Nighthawk? When I go to Carowinds. You really need to tell me. Because I don't like rough coasters, but I don't want my in between my legs to get smashed on the stand-up coaster. So I don't know which one to do. I've never been on a stand-up coaster, and I've been on Firehawk. So I'm thinking of doing Vortex, not Nighthawk. But so I'm probably gonna do Vortex. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.